already streaming. Um, we are already streaming on. We are already streaming. So we are already streaming live on YouTube. I think I have to adjust my settings on YouTube because I'm beginning to think that we have some challenges in streaming. Okay, so we are going to start. First of all, to begin with, those of you who have challenges, entering into your account, this unpassive ecosystem, for what is from the way things are now, the unpassive ecosystem is not regularly under security check now because they are focusing on the other platform. So usually you need to come to forget password and just click. Once you click now, you put your Gmail because it's your recovery email or alternative email. Once you click, it is going to come on. Once you click, it is going to come on and then send you a link to your Gmail account. And then that link is where you are going to access to get a new password that you desire to put in. But again, like I always say, we have to be very technology conscious so far as this business is concerned. We should not say that we don't know technology. Where we are now is not about what you know, it's about how you can commit. That is the secret of where we are now. It's about how you can commit and how you are ready to understand things from different perspective and to adapt. And amazingly, what developers are doing is that they are really simplifying things for us. Developers are really simplifying things a lot for us. So for that reason, we have to understand that we must not relent to be open to learn and be open to um, meet other people to support us. So today, we are going to be looking at the form. So I'm going to enter my account, and also those of you who have accounts that are regular, please always enter your account. It's very important. Always enter. So I had already entered and clicked this form. And as you see this form, it shows here that I have already submitted. So I cannot submit two times. And we have deadline 5 days to go. So before I continue, one of our brothers from Nigeria, please, can you come on with your question so we can already trash that question then before we continue? I am now on the form. This is the form.
Oh,
Sorry, I'll be going back
okay,
and
sir.
forth to bring people in. You can come on, please.
All right, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the privilege. I appreciate everyone listening. I want to know. Presently, I have up to 3 accounts carrying the same name,
Yes.
and so I want to know if I should continue with the 3 accounts, stick with the same name. Why I ask this is I hope it will not complicate things for me when it get to know your customer, which is KYC. So I want to get clarify on this before I proceed so that I won't get stuck when it comes to KYC carrying the same name along. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The first question I want to ask is how many emails do you have? How many emails do
Each
you have?
each account is each account with a different email.
Perfect. Perfect. That's the first thing I wanted to know. Because because you must understand that with this form, what they are doing with this form, like any other technological platform, what is important is that they are going to be sending um, verification or acceptance email to each email. Because if you have three accounts and you have to fill this form, those three accounts, if they have their Gmails, different Gmails, then you don't have any issue with names because they are going to send acceptance or confirmation to those emails separately. Though they have the same name, but they are going to be functioned differently and separately. And you have to also understand that this system that has been designed, Ash knows very well. He knows perfectly well that we have those situations. So once we have migrated into Victory with Ash, then now even inside Victory with Ash, we will now have those cyber security agents, just as we had when we had OnPassive. Those people are going to there now to troubleshoot and to correct any error in terms of maybe somebody made a mistake with email, in terms of maybe somebody made a mistake with names. Then now there will be possibility to change. It's like Facebook now. It's like YouTube. For instance, I can change my YouTube name from Nusemo Tech to something else, but I'll need to request. It might take some days for them to give me permission to do so. Why is it taking some days? They don't want to get confused. They don't want to get how can I put it? They don't want to get to in a situation where many people are just randomly changing the names and all that. And also they want to make sure that they reach out to everybody accordingly. For instance, if they allow the names to be changing every day, it's going to create bug in the system. So they'll tell you, okay, in 1 week you can give requests and we change the name. In 2 weeks, you can give requests and we change the name. So if you have 10 accounts with 10 different Gmails and the same name, it has no issue because the secret here is, according to this form, they will be sending a confirmation email to this email, this Gmail address. So if you have 10 different Gmail address, that's okay. But if you have one Gmail address now with many names, that is where there's issue because they will send confirmation only to that one email. So as we are sending out these forms, after a while, be checking your Gmails. Okay, you wake up one morning because Ash said if you are selected. So you wake up one morning and then you see an email that has been sent. Maybe congratulations, this is it, and then you click on it and then you follow the steps now and then you enter into the Victory with Ash. It's going to be a very simple and straightforward process. Like he said, it's going to be very easy. It's not going to be difficult. So I don't think you have any issue there. You don't have no issue. That is why here you hear they say, please verify your contact information below. You can update it if needed. Now they said, if selected, do you want to receive your membership invitation at different email addresses? You see the question there now. If selected, do you want to receive your confirmation at different email addresses? So this email that you are putting here is very, very important. This Gmail. Make sure that it is well written, it is correct. Make sure that it's a Gmail account that you are visiting all the time. But if you have a Gmail account that you think that maybe is not regular or you don't use it, please create a new one and make sure that you visit it regularly because this is something that I've noticed with many founders. Um, I've told people that this thing is like your provision store, it's like your mechanic shop, it's like your, if you're a teacher, it's like your day-to-day work in a school. That is how this business is. That's how online business is. Okay, so take it as a business. Don't take it as something that you are just passing. Some people check their emails one time every month. That's dangerous. Some people check it even last year or this year even. Google was canceling emails because there were people that were not using their emails. So Google told them that they will cancel those emails, and they canceled a lot of those emails because they were not using them. Brother, I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate the clarification. Thank you.
Do we have any other person with a question?
Yes, Mr. Hillary.
Okay, madam. madam.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, madam.
Yeah, good evening, please, and thank you for this opportunity. Yes, please, you just answered the question that it answers part of my question, but I want to see find out, please.
Okay.
That people with multiple accounts can go ahead and fill the form for all the accounts because I've followed some other videos and they're advising that if you have multiple accounts, choose just one, fill that one, and then just leave the other one behind. I don't know because I'm really confused. I don't know what to do now.
Now, don't get confused. For instance, let me show you something here. Don't get confused. Let's read here together. Victory with Ash is your only gateway to the next chapter. Entry is exclusively by invitation. Membership is not a right, but a privilege. Now, your answers will determine if you receive priority placement in our community as we move forward. Please be truthful and answer honestly. Deadline, okay. Application form and place. Fill out all required fields. Okay. Now you appear, okay. It says, please verify your contact information and below. You can update if needed. Okay. Now, I will advise, like I always advise, remember that each account has the way the system identifies each account is that that account is owned by an individual. So I will advise that you fill it for all your accounts because emails is coming into different because if this form is coming in different emails. That is what I will advise. For instance, if you have 10 accounts and they have 10 Gmails, different Gmails, it means that you open the first
Yes.
account, you have the invitation you fill, open the next account, have the invitation you fill, open the other account, have the invitation you fill. The system is considering that that account is for one human being. So to me,
Okay.
it is easy and it is simple. Now, my worry with doubt now, that this is a personal worry now, as someone who has a little knowledge about what we are doing here now. Like Ashley asked some years ago and some time ago, he said, why are people having multiple accounts? That he does not see any reason, and that's true. For instance,
Mhm.
YouTube, just YouTube, there are people on YouTube that make 1 million every month, 1 million francs CFA every month, just by doing videos and they have following, because that is a next level of economic growth now, creation. So that is why if you look at the form, Ash is talking a lot about, do you have a YouTube channel? How many people do you have? How many people can you bring in? Those are that is already building you to understand that, okay, we are getting to a level now that you have to start doing marketing, which is easy, it's not difficult. So my question and my worry with many people who have many accounts is that, please start preparing your mind to focus on one account and put your energy on one account. For instance, I have just one YouTube channel and I'm growing it. This is how many years? I think this is 3 years plus. I'll grow this my one YouTube channel till the day I leave this world. So I don't need me two YouTube channels. I don't need two. Just one is enough to do anything when the time comes. So also, those of you who have many accounts, you can also start thinking of how, like I always say, of how to assign people. Maybe you have three children at home who are serious. You can say, okay, child one, this is your account. As you are learning Victory with Ash skills, that child is also learning. It should be like the same way you see university, because many of us have spent a lot of money to send our children to school, to write common entrance, to write ordinary level, write advanced level. That is how you should see Victory with Ash at that level, because the next economy is like employment. For instance, you see young people that make a lot of money online. I'm talking about the ones that are doing good videos and creating good content that are educational. I'm not talking the ones that are showing their breasts online. No, I'm talking about the ones that are creating good content. They are making a lot of money online. That is the new economy. That's how it is. We are moved past that time where people want to work in government offices and people want to have and all that. No, we are in a different economy. So you must follow the flow. So everyone, every company, especially especially now that they have introduced AI. So those your account are useful when you have people around you, whether it's your sisters, your cousins, everybody get their machine, get your network. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be that easy. This is 3 years we are here now. I'm doing videos for 3 years, and I'll keep doing it because I have considered it as my business. I have considered it as my hobby. So I'm not doing it part time. I am fully in it. I'm doing other things that I know that this YouTube is one of mine. That is the way you should. That's the way I want you to look at it. Yeah. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, thank you.
Do we have
So then I
any
want
other
to say,
question? Okay.
are you getting me, please?
Yeah, I'm
I
getting
was
you.
just
I'm
coming. Yes, I was saying that, when we're opening this account, on passive, they did not limit us on the number of accounts we're opening. We should
yeah.
create. So people just went ahead creating, they did not know what to expect. Okay, that's why I have the number of accounts. And then now, my worry too is that they are saying that select people, like not everybody is going to to move to victory with us. Not everybody may have that opportunity.
Yeah.
Then just one account and feel that, and they don't select me. Meanwhile, I have a number of accounts. I don't know. I think that is a disadvantage to me. And then secondly, please, if I decide to fill all my accounts, and then I don't know, you may not also have an idea about that. If I decide to fill all those accounts and then if selected, at that moment, can I still give to my family members to continue? Meanwhile, one. I don't know if you get me.
Yes, I'm getting
Thank
you.
you.
Okay. Now, there are some statements that Ash makes, and those statements, people should not take it personally. When he says if you are selected, I think that's just a statement that he's making because he already know those that that we are moving from a situation where on passive had some really bad guys. On passive had some bad guys, some guys who were doing some things that were not good. So he is speaking from that perspective. So you should not be scared. In my opinion, you should not be scared whether they'll select you or not. You should be optimistic and you should be confident. They'll select everyone. There is one secret now in business. This online business is people. For instance, if all of us unsubscribe on Facebook, Facebook will stop functioning. If all of us unsubscribe on YouTube, YouTube stop functioning. So Ash instead
Sure.
need many people. Ash needs a lot of people to be part of his platform. So he needs many, many people. Instead, your worry now should be what are the skills that are coming up that you need to learn very quick and start implementing? What are the strategies that you need to put in place to start building your own online presence? To me, that's your worry. You should not worry whether they'll select you or not. To me, that's what
Mm.
should be that should not be a worry. Please, do we have
Okay.
any other person? Hello?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Well done, sir.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Sir, my question is, let's say, for instance, I have like two, three accounts,
Yes,
as you said, and I have different Gmail that I use to register those accounts.
yes,
You said I can go ahead, but as you said that, I look at it that what of in future if you want to do KYC?
yes.
Hope I will not have problem in future if I want to do KYC.
Okay, this is now good. Now, in my humble opinion, like I have said, you should know that as we move ahead within um within victory with Ash, there is one thing we must understand in every technology platform. Know that each platform is recognizing an account as an individual. Always take note of that. That is why from the beginning of Unpassive, I've been crying online. I've been crying that this many accounts that people are having is risky. That's what I've been crying online until somebody even came and attacked my video and said, "Oh, Hilary, why are you saying this?" Because in my own little knowledge of online platforms, I have my own small little own knowledge. That system is going to be recognizing you as, for instance, Facebook. If you create 5 accounts with Facebook and you want to verify those accounts, you see that you also have small issues because Facebook is recognizing one account as one individual. What I'll be suggesting is, which I'm proposing and I'm projecting that will happen is, once you have answered this form and it goes, and then they select all your accounts. Now, in the process of it, let's say you have 5 accounts. If you do your KYC with the first account, it's remaining 4 accounts. You can now write, because there will always be support systems, and say, hey, support system, this is the situation that we have. That support system now will begin to advise you on where to go and how to go about it. Because in the best of my knowledge, you can have two, okay, like just take like Bitcoin, for instance. Bitcoin is a system where these are systems that started introducing this KYC because of fraud. Now, in Bitcoin, you can have 5 Bitcoin accounts and you do your KYCs. They know that, okay, this is the person, this is the person, this is the person. You might have the first one for your organization, you might have another one for your personal business, you might have another one just for your personal use. So I don't think that you have issue. If they see this face in account A, they see the same face in account B. Ash knows that people have multiple accounts. My worry to you people now is, how are you going to manage all those accounts simultaneously? That should be a worry. Ash knows. Ash knows that people have multiple accounts, and he considers that. So as we are moving forward, that's why there are other people asking, our money, how are they going to give our money back? No, let's keep moving. Life is step by step. Let's keep moving. We are still at the level of, we have not even entered victory as people are asking money. It's funny. How long have you been waiting? So let's be patient. Let's be patient. He knows, he understands all these things. He knows all these things, he understands all these things. That's one fact that you should know. Ash knows everything, he knows all these things. So as we are moving ahead gradually, he's also taking his time and making sure that he doesn't say things that he will not do. That's why you hear him using the word, we are going to be realistic, we are going to be very straightforward, make it simple, straight to the point, etc. So please, let's be patient, and don't get bothered. For to me, fill your application and submit. When we get to the time of KYC, these issues now will come up and then we'll report. There will always be support system, always be support system to ask those questions, and they will know what to do about it. But to me, I'll always say this. I have another video I've made, I'll be publishing it tomorrow. If you focus on one account, eh, by the grace of God, as this business is going, you make you make money and recover all your other accounts. That will cover up and cover up times. Yes. So don't bother about the money you have spent. Yes, it's painful, it's difficult, I understand. But to recover that money, prepare yourself to learn every dime, every little knowledge that will be published in the Victory with Ash. Go there and learn and master it and begin to implement it. And one of the things I've seen people doing, which I love, is creating YouTube channels, which is something I had recommended earlier on. Yes, please, Elizos, you can come on, please.
Okay, good evening to everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I just want to find out. I just went through the form. I want to find out. There are some questions there. They are talking about, like he said, answer the questions as honest as you can.
Yeah,
And I think there was a point that they said, how many people do you think you can bring in? 0 to 10, 10 to this.
yeah.
Now, has that got to do with somebody's qualification to move on, or if I'm such a person that I don't have a big network and I say 1 to 10, I'll be disqualified. If I think of that, then I'm choosing maybe 100 people, which I know I can't bring in 100 people. What are the implications?
Now, the first thing I want to tell you people is, when OnPassive started, I came online and I cried. I said, please, people should learn a skill. There is no business where you just sit and money comes. It's nowhere. It's nowhere. Even the AI platform, those of you who have watched how I'm doing some AI stuff, you have to take action. Now, I don't think I don't think that Ash will use this as a qualification, because Ash knows that majority of the people that came into OnPassive, they were not YouTubers. He knows. and he's a good psychologist. Now, what he is doing is, indirectly is, the way I see it, he's already creating an awareness, already letting us know that this is the direction of where we are going. If you look at his speech when he came out last time, he spoke a lot about not being entitled. He spoke about a lot about mind change, taking responsibility, and being active, doing things now real. So this form, to me, it does not limit anyone. But what I am telling us now is, whether you like it or not, it's like YouTube, for instance. You cannot make money on YouTube without creating content. That is where we are going. That is simply where we are going. And then that also, that what he is doing also, he needs to understand the people he has and what are their different strengths. So if someone says they can bring 1 to 10 people, now they can know that, okay, this percentage of people say they can bring 1 to 10 people. Ash is also estimating and seeing how quick the business can grow based on, because we are the first customers, as you always say. So Ash is also looking at and saying, okay, out of this 1 point something million we have in unpassive, okay, how many people can bring this amount of people? If this amount of people can bring this amount of people, then he can make a conclusion. Okay, if we have this amount that cannot bring this amount of people, then he can also make a conclusion. And then there also he wants to know how many people have YouTube channels. So he's trying, the way I'm seeing it, he wants to support us. So that data will be used now to analyze, to say, okay, this amount of people don't have YouTube channels. So how can we do? Let's empower them. This is something that I'm looking at. So that form, just fill the form and send. That is a form, the same way he has been sending questionnaires to us to fill, to understand. It is a normal thing to do in business. Even on YouTube channel, when you go to my back office, I'm a data scientist by profession. If you go to my back office, you would see a lot of analysis that YouTube does. Like for instance, when I was filling this form, I came here where he said, which area do I have a lot of presence apart of Cameroon that I'm staying? I told him that Nigeria. Why? Because when I look at my YouTube channel, the analysis that I'm doing there, I'm seeing that many people are watching from Nigeria. That's how simple, that's how I did my conclusion. And this should not make people scared. I keep saying it. Nobody should be scared. Ash needs all of us as customers. He needs all of us. My worry, as I keep saying, is that how are you going to manage those multiple accounts? But when you are filling that form, like he said, fill it honestly. Okay? And amazingly, I've seen many people opening YouTube channels. In the days ahead, we are going to be doing a lot of videos and trainings on how to own your own YouTube channel. It's very, very important. I have been saying this and I'll still say it. I've been saying this and I'll still say it. Previously, we had the own it. Many people were not going to own it. How do you think we'll succeed? We are 1 point something million people of us, although I know some people have left. But just imagine that number, 1 million people enter into one app and start using that app. That is where we'll make money now. You go think that we'll make money how? 1 million of us, if we had entered ONET, for instance, I'm just giving an example, and we start posting and doing a lot of things, that is how you will attract many, many other people to come in. Only that 1 million will blow off that system, bring more people in. And you start hearing 10 million before you know you hear 100 million, and you start hearing us going at some entering billions like Facebook. I'm just giving an example. So victory with Ash, we must change our mindset, start knowing that we have to take actions. And taking actions is simple. Those of us who have a mobile money came and it was difficult for us now. But now we can use our mobile money. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. Receiving money, transferring money, removing money, saving money. That's how simple it is. So to make the system that flexible for everyone, and you have to commit and be using it. So I hope I answer your question. Here we have Eunice. Eunice, please come on, please.
Thank you so much, Brother Hilary. God bless you so much for all the good work we are doing. My question is concerning this YouTube, which you have encouraged us to create. Now, do we use this YouTube to post only content on this business, or can we use it for other purposes? I don't know whether you got my question.
Yes, I'm
Is
getting
it,
you.
can it be a multi-purpose or just the purpose of passive? Because I heard you say that you only have one YouTube account, or you are just trying to build up one, you know. So what is your advice? Since I'm in the academia, can I also post academic stuff in that YouTube, or do I maintain only these things that pertain to this business?
Okay, this is very, very good question. I love this question. First of all, the reason why I cannot have many YouTube is because that time is first of all not there. I don't have that time. It is it's almost impossible. Secondly, when you have your YouTube channel, that YouTube channel should have a goal and a vision. For instance, if you have a YouTube channel that you want to talk about victory with Ash, and you know that okay, this is the center of your YouTube channel. Of course, from time to time you can post other things. Why? If you look at my YouTube channel, I teach other things like data science tool. I teach other things like data science tool. I teach other things like sometimes you hear me talking about how to protect your phone, how to do three-step verification. Because these are things that I know that the people who are following me, it will help them. Now, there are people that will be coming into Victory with Ash through other networks that you have. Like you say, you are in academia. You can be talking with your students, posting a content that is for your students, and then in the course of it now you talk about Victory with Ash. Maybe you are talking about a certain lesson. After you have discussed about that lesson, you say, oh, please, my students, there is another thing I wanted to share with you. Go to my link and click and see whether you like it. This is the strategy people are using. It's very, very important. I have people who came to OnPassive because they were coming through other means. They were trying to look at my data science skills. They were also trying to look at other things I'm teaching. And they asked me what is OnPassive. I explained to them and they said, okay, I'll take a look. If you go into my system, you see about 42 people who came through my back office. They came through those other means. So you can post different things. Okay, now I'm posting AI. So you can post different things on that YouTube channel. The most important thing is these things that you are posting, how is it impacting your viewers? How is it useful to your viewers? Like I told the other people today, I said it's not about creating YouTube. You have to start learning how to edit videos. It is simple. Learn how to do your content. It is simple. Get your lighting. The other day I bought a lighting for 20,000 and I brought it just to improve my lighting system. I have to buy more. So that is how I'm also establishing myself. And the YouTube channel as an academia, this is something that is very, very important. We are getting to a level where people will not be going to physical school again. I don't know if we are seeing this across Nigeria, across the young people are beginning to get different things online, both negative and positive. And that is why we have to come online a lot. We have young people are online. So, Madam Eunice, you say you're an academia. Just imagine that you have a YouTube channel
Yeah.
and a young man comes online who was supposed to be looking pornography and he or she sees your video. You see, he will say, let me look at my madam, what she's saying. That young man will start following you automatic because what you are going to say is going to make more sense. So we have to flood the internet. We have to flood the internet with good information that we have. I hope I answer your question.
Yes, thank you, please. I have another question.
Okay.
What do you envisage or think about people that we brought in this movement to victory with Ash? People that we brought in as affiliates that are under us. Now, when everybody moves into victory with Ash, are they still to be recognized as people that we brought in, or will they now be on their own? And then we have to look for other people to bring in.
Yes, I love that question. That's a powerful question. Like I said, Ash understands all these things and he knows. He understands all this and he knows. But one thing I want us to remove our mind from is that where we are going now is not bring one person, bring five person, no. And we still don't know the business that Ash is talking about. We still don't know. So there are questions that we are careful when we answer those questions. For now, I would advise that just guide everyone you brought them in. Let them fill their form. Once they fill their form and it goes, all of us will wait. So a time is coming when we are going to answer that question authentically and correctly. So now we are careful with the questions that we answer, or with the answers that we give, so that we don't mislead people. So for now, just make sure that everyone you brought them in, let them fill that form. Ask them, each person, have you filled your form? If they have filled the form, then it means that you and them are going to get emerge in the victory with Ash. Then from there now, we are going to look at the platform, study the platform, and then we start understanding what is happening in the platform. Then now I can confidently come here and tell you that this is what is happening, this is what is happening. I hope that is okay.
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mama. Please, we have Florence and Ninke. Please come on.
Okay, thank you so much. My own concerns the filling of the form. I have some people I brought into the company. Their phones are not okay, and they think I can assist them to use their information, use my phone to answer those questions. But it would appear some talks are moving around that nobody's supposed to help the other, nobody uses another person's phone. And I'm worried if the days come to pass and they've not been able to get their own personal phones, they've not been able to answer those questions, what happens?
Again, that's another very tactical question. But before I go deeply into that question, I want you to take a look at my own form here. You see that it says here clearly that your application has already been submitted. I cannot submit two applications. Secondly, you see that my questions that I answered are already there printed. So I cannot change anything. This is it here. It is already printed. It is showing. It means I have an archive of my questions. I can come back and see what I answered. So I can't change anything and I can't do the form multiple times. Now, I am pleading with you people, I am really begging. And this is a lukewarm attitude that we have with many, many people across the unpassive business. And I understand that we brought many people in who are not tech savvy. But we have moved past that level where people are tech savvy. You don't need people to be specialists in technology. I can tell you this for free, and this is the honest truth. I'm not motivating you, I'm telling you the truth. What I'll advise is, please, please, you people can register using your phone. How? When you open your own passive platform on your phone, you enter into your own email address, you fill the form, you close it, you take their own email address with their password, you still enter, their own space will open still in your phone. You fill their form, close it, you come with the next person, they put their email address. You must understand that if you open the unpassive system on your phone with 10 different emails, 10 different systems will open in that same phone. So you don't necessarily need to use only your own platform or your system. For instance, let me show you for instance. This is my platform for instance. I have clicked here and I have already gone inside here and I have answered my own application. That is why if I click here, you see that it shows that I have already answered. Okay, if I want to help someone to answer their own form, I will come to this my very space and I'll log out. Once I log out, I'm going to put now their email address here. When I put it and then I'll put now their password. When I do that and I click login, it is their own system that will open now in this my same machine. And then automatically I will fill their own form. And one proof that will show that is their system is because their own link will be fresh. Once I have filled. And once you open, you will see by their names. You see? So the system has a capacity of already picking your names from the unpassive system. So it goes and pick this name and bring it here automatically. It is saying that, hey, Hillary, we know you. Chin, we know you. We know your name and we know your email address. Do you want to continue with this email address? Yes. And then you move on. So please, you can register them using your phone. They just need to have their right password and they have their own mail address, and then you use it to register them. So it is very, very possible, please. Did I answer your question?
Certainly, exactly. That's what I was thinking, and that's how I thought I could help.
Yes.
So the information was there. Nobody helps the other. You don't use one phone, because I know that when I open to my own, let me say my back office or whatever, I see my information. I know this is my own, and I can do whatever I have to do. If I
Yes.
use a different person's information, it is not opening into my own space. It is opening to
Yes.
that person's space.
Exactly.
And there I do what concerns that person. So I was thinking that what's the link between a particular phone and that information that they would think that no, you cannot use one phone to do for more than one person. I was really like worried. But now you've answered. I know I can help them.
Yes. Yes,
I can help
please.
them because I'll take by their own information. I will open but to their own space and not to mine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And I have advised, and I'll say advice again. Everyone should do well to be doing their things. When you keep doing your things alone, you start learning. Technology has a
Certainly.
simple secret. If you are not doing things alone, you will never learn. You keep thinking that it's difficult, that thing is difficult. Oh,
Mhm.
technology, oh, hey, no, it is easy. Technology is not difficult more than the farms that we go every day. It's not difficult more than the, like our Mama Eunice was talking about academia. The kind of notes that we read, the kind of projects that we write. Technology is simple than those things. It's just that we have committed on those things. We don't want to leave those old behavior, and then we are running away from technology. Technology was designed to make life easy. Now I am doing a live video here. I am the same time streaming on YouTube. The same time I am checking my other things. The same time, the flyers that I created, I just give a prompt on AI, and AI did it for me. Just imagine that we had to start doing graphic design, or we had to start doing the traditional way. Just imagine. It will be so difficult. So
Sure.
please, let's invest. Get your laptop, your machines, please. Get your machines. Get your laptop, your machines, get your internet, invest in your internet the same way you can invest in sending a child to school, buying a plot of land. This is the time to invest. The best thing you can invest, if you have a good machine, good internet, you have your regular power, and you are learning every day, it is more important than building a house and having a plot of land. I tell you this for free. It will take time, but once you have understood the system, you will see that you just things will be so relaxed. You will not stress anymore because you understand.
Certainly.
Yes. Because when we keep saying that we cannot do it, time keeps going, and that's what it is. Any other question, please? We are rounding up. We have 3 minutes to go.
I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I have one more question.
Okay, Mama Eunice.
Am I okay? Please, I want to ask the issue of people that we brought in, they registered, but they have not committed any money. They are not founders. They have not subscribed. Are they also expected to fill the form and be invited into Victory with Ash? No financial commitment has been made by those people, but they have registered under us.
Thank you very much for that question. That question is straightforward. Always remember that Ash needs people. Ash needs a lot of people. It's people that will make the platform platform valuable. So of course, he will send emails to everyone. And one of the ways to confirm is tell those people to open their account. Once they open their account, they will see that invitation that has been sent to them as well, and then they will click. So what is being sent to the invitation does not care whether you bought a product, whether you didn't buy a product. No, they are sending invitations automatically to everyone who registered in the system because they need everyone on board. And if you hear Ash speaking with a lot of carefulness, talking about if you are qualified and all that, is because, and even KYC, Ash is learning a lot from the past mistake that we made. Ash has learned a lot of hard lessons from Unpassive because, like I said in my other video, systems and monitoring systems. For instance, You see that OnPassive was being monitored by government. Okay, because many people started reporting OnPassive, etc., etc. I don't want to bring those issues here, and that is why government are asking one question: how is this your system real? How are you going to protect people from this your system? One of the way to protect people is doing KYC. KYC, they will simply need your ID card number, your passport size photograph. They want to know you. I am in other systems where I had to snap even my chin, even my back neck, my ear, my side, the side of my face. All these things were snapped before they took me in the system, because they want to be sure that if Hillary does something, God forbid, they should be able to get Hillary as quick as possible. So the KYC there is first of all to protect all of us in the system, so that as we are talking, let me know and juke Mama Eunice, God forbid, they will catch me and say, "Oh, Hillary, you are the one, we have caught you." So the other system was not really protective because we didn't know who was who. If somebody does something to you, you don't know the person, where to catch the person. So you see that Ash is making sure that before people come in, they have to be verified and check them very well. Now, those forms that are being filled, in what I'm seeing, those other people that reported Ash, that took Ash to court, those people can still be struggling to come again into a victory with Ash. And Ash want to make sure that those kind of people are not coming again. That is why you hear him making some statements. So start understanding these things. So don't get scared. Don't be afraid that, oh, and he has to make those statements because of what happened to him, because of the experience he had. Okay? Some people came as friends and then turn out to betray him in many ways, which he has been saying all the time. You know? So we must understand this. So please, those people are going to receive their own invitation. All they need to do is open their back office like this. Once they open their back office, like what I've done here now, then they are going to see their own invitation. It is there. O News 16 is there clearly. Once they open like this, and then they are going to see this particular invitation like this. That's it. Click here to submit. Once they open, they see this. All they need to do is to click, and that is it. And they are done. And they are done. Yes. Okay. We have 1 minute to go. Anybody there?
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yeah. I have one worry. Talking
Okay.
about not knowing what to do. When we started this journey, we didn't just know anything. So
Exactly.
we had to rely on some technicians to assist us do the registration
Okay.
and so on. So my sister, myself, I had a number of accounts. I brought in many people. So I had to lean on somebody to do the registration for me.
Okay.
So along the line now, the person went ahead and sold some of those accounts since he had information, login information, everything. He
Mm-hmm.
sold out some of my accounts. So I went to another person who assisted me to trap back. But one was still left.
Okay.
My sister's own, she's not able to have it up to now. When we noticed, because I went to my team and noticed a strange name that came up. The email was my sister's own because it was my sister who originally was the owner.
Okay.
She leaned on me to have her own, and then that person went and sold it out to a different person. So I could see it when I went to my team. I could see that, okay, this is a strange name, and the email was still that of my sister. Up
Okay.
to now, we don't know how to take it back. So I don't know whether there can be a way out
Yes,
to
there will
take
be
back
a
my
way out.
sister's account.
There will be a way
Okay.
out. Now, I am in a system where that is why you see KYC is very important. This person you are talking about
Mm.
now, to catch the person will be difficult. To catch the person,
Okay.
I love this example that you have given. That is why KYC is important. Now, in the Bitcoin system and any other system, if you look at Facebook now, Facebook is beginning to verify people. Have you people noticed? Facebook is saying that you should verify. Maybe pay $1 or $2 to verify. Okay. What these systems are doing now is this, like the KYC.
Mhm.
When people do their KYCs and submit to Victory with Ash, this situation now, all you need to do is to find the face of that person. Secondly,
Okay.
secondly, mark that account, the name, everything, just put it in on check. When we get into Victory with Ash, certainly there's going to be a cyber security team that will be following up on these issues, because there are many issues that will be happening. So you are going to be writing the system. For instance, my YouTube channel, if somebody steals my YouTube channel, God forbid, I will get it back in 1 second. I know the way I write YouTube. When I write YouTube, YouTube will go into their system. They will see the email that first registered that account and what that email has been doing. Automatically, they'll know that this new email is a scam. So because you first of all registered in the system, they recognize you in the system. And another error that you made that I don't want people to make, and this is what I've been crying since: do not tell people to do things for you. It is dangerous. I keep telling people online. This thing, so when money goes out come, I will see witchcraft. Oh. You will see witchcraft, you will be shocked that people will even kill you before they see money in your system. People will put medicine for you to climb on it. Do your things on your own. If you don't know something, be patient. Ask people to learn online. If somebody wants to come and assist you, don't give them your phone. Let them show you how to do it. If they don't want to show you how to do it, let them go. Or I prefer that you spend a lot of money, give them the money, and tell them that, brother, tell me side for the press and for my phone. So that you learn how to do it. It's very important. It's like telling somebody to come into your mobile money account and help you withdraw money. That's what you people are doing. The point is, you don't know how serious this thing is. Because to us, we want to first see money before we take it seriously. Because I guess that if there were some apples, as you people call it, you will not allow people to come and register for you. But because we think that, okay, after all, my account, no, nothing, never be there. No, no. Now it's a testimony you are giving that somebody saw your account. Those
Yeah,
people are not coming to joke with you now.
I
Open an
knew.
account alone. That is why the person that was telling you people to do your things alone, the person said it with good faith, and the person is correct. The idea is that they don't want people to be doing things for people. Do your
Okay.
things alone. It's your account. Enter there secretly. Create a space in your house, your personal business. Do it with all your heart. If you don't know, learn. It's simple. These things are very simple, guys. I tell you. Okay? Developers have made life so easy.
Wow.
Developers have made life so easy for everyone. It is so simple. I tell you this for free. These things are very simple. You hear I say will make it very simple. The point is we don't want to learn. We have this technophobia that this thing had. No, it's not difficult. It's very easy, guys. So please fill your form. Don't panic. Don't stress. Okay? Fill your form and send. Everyone will be selected. There are people that Ash is targeting to the way I see it. There are people that first sold him. And those people will still be struggling to come into the system to come and monitor the system. So all this is doing is to check the system and make sure that the people that are with him are those that want to go with him. Because many of us don't know what has happened. A lot has happened. You know, people sabotaging Ash, some abusing Ash. That's why I told people, if you don't want to join somebody, don't join the person. If you don't believe in somebody's vision, leave it. Yes, as we write on our WhatsApp chat, WhatsApp is a public place. What I'm doing here now is a public place. Whatever I say here, the whole world will hear. Even on WhatsApp, there are people that were insulting Ash on WhatsApp. Do you really think that Ash will take those people? No. That's what I see, how I see it. People that were blasting, insulting, oh, no. So when he says those that qualify, just understand. So don't bother, don't get scared as though he said this thing is not test. It's going to be by responsibility. What does that mean? It means that the KYC process is not a test. It's not a quiz for you to pass. No. It's simply a responsibility. What does responsibility mean? It means you will need to take action. If they say write your name, you write. Snap your photo size picture, you snap. Upload it, you upload. They say snap your passport size photo, you snap. They say show your ID card front and back, you show. That's all. When you finish answering those questions, you click submit. And then they verify and see that it is on check. And then that's it. Like any other system. Like any other system, guys. So thank you all again. Any other question? Let's move. Let's go. Okay. Thank you all again so much for coming. We are going to be having another session. Just pay attention with New Semotech. We are going to be doing a lot of capacity building, a lot. a lot of capacity building. And Nusemotech, what we are doing is we'll be looking at the
Good evening,
system,
sir.
understanding the system, and breaking it
Good evening,
down.
sir. Hillary. Mr. Hillary.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm just coming in. I forgot this meeting is slated for 8 p.m. I'm just coming in. I don't know. I want to know if the recorded version can be sent to.
Yes, I'm streaming on YouTube, but I have a big challenge on my streaming system, which I will be checking again this week. I've noticed that when I'm streaming, the whole video is not going the way it ought to go. I'm having some poor input in there, so I'm going to check it. If I had known, I would have just recorded within and then repost. But that is what I'll do next time, because when I stream like that, it becomes easy. So as you finish from here, you can go and watch. But you can still go on my YouTube channel and watch. But I'll be adjusting that in the days ahead. Don't worry on that level. So I'm streaming this right now as I'm talking. It's also streaming. So you go there. I see some people complaining that the sound is low. Don't worry, I'll fix all this. But what I was saying is, we are going to do a lot of capacity building. So don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Just get your things ready. I'm going to be coming online like this to teach us step by step. In Victory in Ash, there are going to be videos that I will be teaching you. And if you don't understand those videos, I'll be breaking it down in simple terms, simpler terms, whether in pidgin or English, to make sure that you are up to speed. Once again, thank you so much for coming. I'm really grateful, my dear parents, dear colleagues, dear brothers and
Thank you, sir.
sisters, dear friends. Thank you all so much. We are here. We are not going anywhere. This is our business. We have been waiting for many years, and we are going to stick into it. And know that road passive is not a timeline business. It's an everlasting business. It's like YouTube. YouTube will never end until Jesus comes. Okay? So don't get scared, don't get afraid. Those of you who have multiple accounts, don't be scared. Choose one account that will be regular. Look for people that you know, you trust them. Give them the other account. Don't be afraid. That one account can fetch you fortune. Just one account can fetch you fortune. Don't be afraid. Don't get scared. Okay? Don't be afraid that you have many accounts, you have lost money. You have not lost money. Knowledge is more powerful than money. Get ready. What they'll be posting inside Victory with Ash, just be learning. Just be learning. Okay, just be learning and growing. Please, guys, thank you all so much. Good night from Cameroon. Those of you from Nigeria, Cameroon, and from any country in the world, thank you so much for being part of this meeting. And stay blessed. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
It's been so good.
Thank you, brother.